Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I managed to bite my tongue last night. Perhaps I should do that more often, but in any case, so if it sounds a little bit odd, it's because I've got a bit of a painful tongue. So, just when you think it can't get any worse, how many times have I said that in videos recently? When it comes to the Labour government, just when you think it can't get any worse, just when you think they can't literally come out with any more rubbish and insanity, they go and come out with more rubbish and more insanity. That's right, Angela Rayner is setting up a committee to look into the implementation of Islamophobic definition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She is going to, with the Labour government, destroy freedom of speech. Now, I've always had this impression over the last few months that the Labour government are slowly but steadily sliding us back to the dark ages. And if this happens, we'll be there again, where religion, but only one religion, is sacrosanct and nothing can be said against it. Now, they define Islamophobia as something, an attack on Muslimness, but it's not. Islamophobia, in its dictionary definition, is a fear of Islam. So it's not about Muslims, and is about a religion. Because although one and the same, it's not. Now, if they do this, which of course, going on the current track record of this illustrious government, this dictatorship that we live under, so you've got a damn good chance that it is, we will have blasphemy laws back in the United Kingdom. But funnily enough, blasphemy laws that only work one way, for one religion. We thought it was going to be bad. We tried to tell people it was going to be bad. No one wanted to listen, of course, because who wants to listen to a bunch of people who you can call conspiracy theorists? But we never thought it would get to the level that it's getting now. We have a Chancellor whose sole purpose in life is to tax us to oblivion and give it everywhere else but here. We have a Prime Minister whose sole purpose is to imprison those who don't agree with him, to destroy every little ounce of this country. We have a Home Secretary who doesn't give a shit, who reinforces and abuses a two-tier policing and justice system. We have a Foreign Secretary who's literally as thick as pig shit. And this is the country right now. And now we're talking about making it illegal to talk about anything to do with Muslims or Islam. But on the flip side, not mentioning any other religion. And all the while, people are dying, people are being attacked, and things that should have been done haven't been done. There should have been a national inquiry into the grooming gangs, but of course, because that happens to have a small element of Alan Stackbar in it, not going to happen. I know Blackpool have just recently voted their council not to have one, a local one. Why? Because does that mean there'll be too many home truths said, too many things that are a bit close to home? I've said this once before, if not a few times before, and I'm going to say it again. 10 years ago, if someone had come to me 10 years ago and said, you know this country you love to bits, it's going to get changed and it's going to be for the worse, and you think these little things that are niggling you now are bad, you just wait and see. You just wait and see. You'll be doing, instead of your Elite Dangerous videos, you'll be sitting in your car, in your house, in your shed, talking about things you never imagined you'd be talking about, and worried, having that nagging worry in your mind that maybe it's this one that gets you the knock on the door. To have that hanging over you is worrying. And you aren't doing anything wrong. You see, I don't agree with violence. I've seen the worst level of violence, and trust me, it doesn't solve anything, and it's not pretty. It can never condone violence in any way, shape or form. And I can't condone true racism, because that is such a thing. There is real racism. There really is real racism. Not the stuff that you yell about and pretend. Real, genuine racism. But when you look at things and the way things are going, it's just terrible. When you have to sit and do a video and you're having to think about what you're saying, just on the off chance that you might have something you said misconstrued and turned against you, weaponized against you, that could literally lead you into a world of pain. It's wrong. And if you bring in this Islamaphobia rule and this law, this blasphemy law that prevents criticism, open criticism of just one, remember, just one religion, not anyone else, it's just the one, will make things a million times worse. We have got to stop giving our country away, both politically and socially, because it might offend someone. Strange and dangerous times we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Strange and dangerous times. We are literally going back into the dark ages. And what's worrying, and you see they're very slow. Some people say, well, you like have lots of pauses when I do videos. One is because I don't ever have a script, ever. I don't script anything. It's literally from my brain and from my heart. I can't write stuff down because it becomes too impersonal to me. But I'm also pausing sometimes to try and think ahead, to be quite careful that I don't say something that could land me in a world of shit. But the worrying thing is, what's next? What tax is next? What attack on free speech is next? What amazingly stupid thing is next? When something horrible happens, what's going to get blamed? It's a sad and dangerous world we live in. It really, really is. And we are, without a doubt, going back to the dark ages. And it's becoming a fight for survival. And I could just do what a lot of people do. I could just go back to just doing games and not saying anything and just trying to just muddle my way through. But I owe it to my children and to my grandchildren to at least be able to say, look guys, at least I tried. At least I tried to do something. At least I can hold my head up high and go, I did try. Any case, 2 videos popping up on the screen right now. One will be the last one I uploaded, and the other one will be the one that the gods of YouTube, using their almighty algorithm, have decided that you need to watch. So why deny the algorithm? If you're one of the many people who watch these videos but aren't subscribed, I mean, if you agree with me, subscribe. And again, thank you to all the brand new subscribers that have recently joined. I literally can never get my breath that people genuinely want to listen to what I have to say and are really interested in what I have to say. And it means a lot. Every subscriber I get sort of validates what I do. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. And trust me, there are plenty of times when you're full of self-doubt. If you do that, as well as liking, sharing and using the amazing comment section, that will help the algorithm. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.